Mm, 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 mm. Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! I'm so excited it's Friday. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a long week for me. I am so excited to be here. To have made it to Friday because y'all, it's been a week. I've been working hard this week. Okay, been grinding. I don't know about y'all, but last week's weekend energy reading was about putting in that extra work, putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what was happening for me. I really didn't even do an introduction. So if you're watching this on replay, my bad. Hi, I'm Lani G, the CEO and founder of Loving the Journey, and I'm your favorite tarot reader here to give you your weekend energy reading today for the collective that is tapped in with me, that is tapped in with spirit, that is tapped in with themselves. So thank you for joining. Let me know where you're joining from. We've been having different people in different areas of the world, so I just love to know who I'm connecting with, who I'm talking to on these readings. And make sure you like the video, helps with the algorithm. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And for some reason, I'm being called to start us off with oracle guidance for this weekend energy, and then we'll get into the tarot. But I'm very excited to be here. Very happy that we are on Friday. We made it to Friday. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and burn some Palo Santo real quick to welcome in the good vibes, the good energy. I really wish I could play music. If you know me, you know I love music. And YouTube's so petty. But yeah, so whoever liked the video, say hey in the comments. I like to know who I'm talking to. But yeah, so I haven't even shared this one on social media to tell people that I'm doing it because I was running a little late today. Like I said, Friday, Mercury being in Gatorade has really been messing with your girl. I am looking forward to these next 8 days passing us all by. But welcoming in the good vibes, welcoming in the peace, the prosperity, the love, the joy, all of that good energy for this weekend. We're calling in that energy. We are manifesting that energy. We are in that energy. We are in that vibration of love, prosperity, joy, peace, and happiness. Okay. One of my favorite affirmations that I have on my boss bitch affirmation list is I always have more than enough of, and then I list off the things that I want, money, joy, prosperity, peace, love. So, I'm welcoming that for all of us as well. Okay, so let me just really quick. I said I'm going to share this live with somebody. Honestly, I don't even know how to do that. But, you see me. Hey, you see me. I see me. Let me send. I'm so extra. But get with it or get lost. Okay. So now let's get into, let me turn this light on. Oh, I can't. Haha. Let's get to the oracle messages, see what guidance spirit has for us overall for this weekend, because, clearly we're starting off with guidance this week for our weekend energy reading. So, yes. Oh, also, if you are looking to book a reading, I didn't put it in the description because, again, I started this a little later than I would have liked to. But if you're watching this on replay, my books closed on Monday for the month of February. So if you want to get in and get a reading, make sure you book that by Monday. Meaning that there's still availability for the last 2 weeks, but they will close on Monday so that I can, have time to do other things that I'm working on for y'all actually. So the 3 things that I'm seeing for us right now for this weekend, the first is the overall energy. And it says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So this energy of, surrender, this energy of letting go, going with the flow, for this weekend. I know a lot of us probably have some big plans. It is Valentine's Day. Spirit is reminding us to, just surrender to the flow of life. There is no rush. There is no sense of urgency when we're on our path, on our divinely aligned paths. So, and I'm also seeing there's a need for us to be gentle with one another because we have the great severing. It talks about Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Very heavy masculine energy, very heavy, action-oriented energy is what I'm seeing. And we may want to be well, I'm ready to go right now. And Spirit is wanting you to bring more love into the situation, And also we have Earth. It says learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So that's this present energy, this energy of like, I know who I am. I know what role I play. I know why I'm here. And, you know, just getting into your human experience. So part of that is just this perspective of I came here to learn. So another affirmations, I don't know why this is coming up heavy. This came up yesterday in my IG live too. But one of my affirmations that helps me a lot when I'm struggling is I chose these conditions to fulfill my mission, because I'm under the belief that we all came here with a mission, with a specific purpose, with something to do. And sometimes we forget that when we get caught up in the things that we feel like, oh, this is what I want to do right now. This is what I should do right now. And instead of, you know, surrendering to that flow, which is showing you the path that's already laid out for you, right? Because when you're in flow, there is no resistance. There is no pushback because you're in flow, right? So if you're experiencing a lot of resistance, that means maybe it's time to change direction, change course so that you can move more in flow. All right. So getting more into your body, it could be time maybe do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of yoga, literally getting yourself into your body. Like, you know, just movement. I've been feeling that lately. I've been needing to get to some movement as well. And that can also to help you bring more love into a situation and like be less angry. You know, sometimes our emotions can build up within our bodies. And if you move through that, you can move that emotion out of your body. You know, emotion is energy in motion. So get that energy moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seeing for us. I also would like to read for the fall into my arms. So let's see. It says, the great mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make them mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurts, sorrows, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I truly lived. And that is a beautiful message. Again, came through on my Instagram live last night about being in this moment, being fully in this experience. We are all experiencing one another. You're experiencing me right now. I'm experiencing you. This is like, what can you gain from this? What can you learn from this? What is this pain teaching you? What is this happiness teaching you? What is the back and forth? What are the extremes that you're experiencing right now? And maybe how can you bring them a little bit closer together? How can you bring them into harmony? How can you balance the yin and yang? How can you balance the masculine and the feminine energy? So this energy of like surrendering versus the energy of action, like knowing when to do those things, knowing when to be like when you're in flow with yourself and knowing when you're not. Okay. So to activate this card, y'all don't have this card, but I'm gonna hold it to my heart for y'all. It says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. So it could, and right underneath we got loosen your grip. So this is all about trusting your flow, okay? And I'm seeing that some of you might need to just like lay your burdens on your altar, like talk to your ancestors and tell them what you're worried about, because sometimes like they're waiting to help and we're just like struggling on our own, or even just talking to your guides, your angels, and saying like, how can I get through this? How can you help me to take the next step? What can I do? Or just tell them I'm stressed. You know, even if you went to church or something before, they always say, lay your burdens at the altar. Just be like, lay it there. It's not for you to carry. You can't carry it all by yourself. So give it to somebody else. Give it to somebody that has the capacity to carry that. You know, you don't have to carry it all on your own. That could be a message for some of you as well. Like if you need help, closed mouths don't get fed. Okay. And I've been learning that lesson too. You can't just ask somebody to help or like think somebody gonna magically know that you need help. All right. So that's the woo. My throat just got dry. Just a little sip of water. I ran out of my tea. But yeah, so before we get into that message, make sure y'all remember if the reading resonates, make sure you tip your girl. I appreciate the energy exchange because this is an exchange of energy. I love doing these readings. I love spending time with you all and sharing space with you. And this is, just a favorite pastime of mine. And I appreciate when you all appreciate me. So thank you for that. Again, make sure you like the video to help with the algorithm so that I can get in front of the people that need to see the message, need to hear the message. And subscribe so you can come back every Friday for these weekend energy readings, okay? So yeah, let's see, Spirit, what is the weekend energy for us? What is the message for us for this weekend to guide us through this weekend, to give us some peace, give us some clarity, give us some guidance, give us, what we need to hear at this very moment to help us to navigate through this weekend, all right? And happy Valentine's Day. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all loving me. I feel loved when y'all subscribe. I feel loved when y'all like the videos. I feel loved when you tell me how the reading resonated. I feel loved when y'all tip me. All of that is love. And I'm sending y'all so much love right now. So I think it's going to be a good weekend for us. What is the message for us this weekend, Spirit? What is the message for us this weekend? What is the energy of this weekend here? What is the message for us this weekend? What is the message for us this weekend? Let your emotions take you where they need to take you. I feel like some of you are trying to control your emotions a bit too much and be like, I should be feeling this way. I should be feeling that way. And Spirit is saying there's no should. Let yourself feel how you feel. If they're taking you somewhere, even if they're making you feel a little bit ungrounded, a little uncertain, that's okay. That's okay. You'll figure out where you got to go in time. Okay. So Spirit, what is the message for us this weekend? What is the message for us this weekend? What is the message for us this weekend? Interesting. What is the message for us this weekend, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like some of us are feeling a little bit imbalanced right now. Imbalanced, I am, because we have the King of Cups in reverse as well as the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So that's this energy of like, things are not making sense, okay? And that could be on purpose. Sometimes we're sent some confusion so that we can find our own way, so that we can find our own peace. So a lot of the time we think that once we're happier, once things are settled, we're in this joy that hardship is not around the corner or hardship is not in the mix of that. And life is a mix of all those things. So Spirit is saying this weekend, say fuck whatever the fuck like is making you feel like, I don't know, like unstable. And just, be in this present moment, be in your joy, be in your peace, be in your happiness. Choose joy, choose peace, choose happiness. No matter what the hell is going on in your physical reality, choose to believe. All right, sorry, my got a little distracted, a little pop up on my computer. Choose that. So, and that can even be a sign like, okay, you might be distracted by some other things that try to take you off your square, take you off your center and your grounding. And the mother, okay, this energy of the mother nature, and you got to get yourself back. You have the power to get yourself back into that energy. So tap into that energy. Tap into you, into what resonates with you, what feels secure for you. It's an opportunity, a divine opportunity to choose that this weekend, to choose yourself, to walk through this portal, to forge your own path. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And I feel like some of you have been going back and forth on a decision about what you need to do, or what you feel like you're supposed to do. But Spirit is saying, like, what is yours? You know that I've given it to you. You know that this is a divine opportunity from me, Spirit is saying. So this weekend, it could be like you feel an intuitive nudge, like you meet somebody or you come across something and you're like, is that for me? You're gonna know. If you have to question it, what they say. Wow, I look a little greasy right here. Jesus, I wasn't eating no chicken. So we have the Hanged Man clarifying the King of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like this emotional instability is like causing you to feel just real hung up. And like when you settle your emotions, when you process your emotions, when you get really into where they're telling you to go, that is when you can transform. Because the hangman also talks about transformation. Like in these periods of these in-betweens, like, well, I'm not doing that anymore and I'm not there yet. I'm in the in-between. And we feel like there is no value in the in-between. We feel maybe upset by the in-between because a lot of the time we're just conditioned to be like doing the next thing, on to the next thing. And Spirit is like, there's opportunity here in the in-between. There's opportunity here in the process. So a lot of us are being guided to, enjoy the process. Love the journey. Okay. Why does Spirit always be giving me these messages? Okay. Love your journey, boo. And if you want to get you one of these, you can shop in my shop. Okay. But yes, love the journey. Get into what is this journey about? The joy of the process, the learning in the process. Like if you went to college or in school in general, I think about college because I feel like everybody wants to rush through that. It's like, I want to get my 4 years and I want to be out. And there is so much in the middle of like freshman year versus like senior year that you can learn if you allow yourself to. There's so many experiences that you can like gain something from if you allow yourself to. So Spirit, I feel like it's like wanting you to allow yourself to enjoy this in between, allow yourself to enjoy the process, allow yourself to enjoy the middle, the meat of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Nobody just eat the buns. They eat the burger too, right? They eat the toppings, all of that in the middle. So allow yourself to enjoy the middle, okay? It's okay to enjoy the middle. There's value in the middle. We got the 7 of Wands. It don't got to be a battle. It don't got to be a fight. It don't got to be a back and forth, even with yourself. And I feel like some of you are probably fighting with yourself about, what this action, what you need to take. But Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is the one guiding you. So like, trust that guidance. Trust yourself because your highest self is also there communicating with you. And are you listening? The buns. The buns. I don't even know the buns, hamburger buns. I forgot what I said. Honestly, I feel like sometimes Spirit be talking and I just be here. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands as well. So the song I just heard is like, it's not yours, it's the Lord's. And y'all can go to church or not. But this is again that energy, what I was saying before, lay your burdens on the altar. It's not your battle to fight. It's not your battle to fight. So stay in your own energy and your own vibration. And there's definite transformation happening here. We have the Hangman and the Death card. Okay, so in this in-between, you are transformed, becoming prepared for what's to come. So you have to allow that transformation to happen and stop fighting it off because you're uncomfortable and you're emotionally unstable. It's okay to be emotionally unstable sometimes. We're not always together, okay? It's not always popping. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's okay to find the value in the in-between. It's okay to like feel like I don't know what's next. It's okay to feel like I'm just upset. Okay, I don't like this. That's okay. And I think sometimes we don't allow ourselves to feel these things because it's like, well, I know that sounds bad. I know that's wrong. So you are a human being, and this is part of that human experience, is experiencing those feelings of disgust, despair, anger, shame, guilt, moving through those feelings, and then getting to our joy, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that there's even ebb and flow with that. There's definite ebb and flow with that. For some reason, they want me to pull from here again. That's too many cards now. What is... But y'all, I'm seeing transformation this weekend. Last weekend, we were talking about that work, right? Like putting in just that extra work to get to where you want to go. So if it was a job, you was applying to one more job. If it was a person, you wanted to give up on having one more conversation. If it was, whatever, just try one more time with the energy of last weekend. And now we have this transformative energy of like, okay, allowing ourselves to, kind of maybe deal with the fallout of what the work we put in. And like fallout doesn't mean like the bad, dealing with, what's to come. Dealing with what's to come. Okay. So yeah, we have portal. It says doors are opening. You decide. rewards, wild card. I'm probably going to read for that one as well. So we have, I feel like a lot of you are coming into yourself as well, coming into who you are and allowing people to see you for who you truly are. Because we have, you're not for everyone. It says, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Your true north is your north node in your birth chart. So like who you are meant to become in this lifetime, right? And then we have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself, I just said, let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen as you naturally are, regardless of how emotionally unstable you feel, regardless of how in between you feel, regardless of how sad you feel, regardless of how incomplete you feel, unfulfilled you feel. All those feelings are valid. Let people see you. That's okay. And you embracing that, you embracing the fullness of yourself and letting yourself fill you up, that is beautiful. And that's what's going to help this transformation take place. So I'm going to read for Portal. Okay. Again, it says doors are opening. You decide, rewards, wild card. Okay, doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. We have 6 planets in Aquarius right now. Okay. The universe is saying yes. And that's overall energy, okay? It says you have the Midas touch. Trust the Midas touch. Okay. Your hard work. What did I just say? Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts you made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Okay, Spirit, come through. All right. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. I always want to cry. Spirit be overwhelming me, y'all. Woo! What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. And this is exactly the energy of the new moon we had yesterday. Okay, the new moon in Aquarius with all of the astrological placements that we have, all the planets that are in Aquarius right now. It's this brave energy. And I was talking about that in the new moon reading. So if you haven't seen the new moon reading, it was for all signs. Okay, talking about stepping out, embracing this is Aquarian energy like a motherfucker, okay? You're not for everybody. If you know any Aquarians, you know they don't give a fuck what people think about them. They're like, I'm me, I'm different, and what? Like they're just generally naturally unique. So with all of this energy in the sign of Aquarius, we're all being challenged to be our full self. Let our full selves be seen. Be brave in that effort. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. Okay, family? Like, embrace who you are. This in-between period is for you to know, to finally know and see yourself. The mirror is being shown right in front of your face of like, this is who I am. Okay. And if you don't like what you see, now is the time. Use this energy to change that. You can change that. You can be transformed. You can become a new person at any moment in time. You don't have to be who you've always been. You don't have to resonate with what you've always resonated with or who you've always resonated with. There's nothing what does it say? Change is the only constant. Okay. So allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to walk through this portal and walk into your new beginning. Okay. I'm getting the world energy. Okay. End of a cycle energy here. So embrace your uniqueness as well. It's like you were specifically created. You were divinely created. Okay, you know how they be having them TikToks when people, they was like, God poured all these things together when they was making me. That's exactly how it was. Whether or not you believe in God or you believe how we were created, I don't know. None of us really know. You know what I'm saying? But, I know that you were divinely created. I know you came here for a specific purpose and you had to have specific skills and specific things and character traits about yourself in order for your mission to be fulfilled. So be in flow with that. Trust the flow with that. All right. I feel like I want to pull a moon card just because we still are in the new moon energy. I haven't done my new moon ritual yet. I'm going to do it today, though, because I know this new moon going to be powerful. It is powerful. I already feel it. I don't know if y'all feel it. If you feel it, drop something in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this new moon. Okay, and we have balance, practicality, and spirituality. And this came out in the new moon reading as well. A lot of the times we are leaning heavily on one of them. We're like, I'm going to be real spiritual and I'm going to just pray and everything going to happen. And then other times, and we don't put in the work, right? And then other times we're relying heavily on the practicality, the plan, and not allowing room for the magic of the universe to come in and let things happen, in a miraculous way. So Spirit is calling us to, bring some balance here. We have the Two of Pentacles. We're unbalanced right now. So bring this opportunity to, balancing practicality with your spirituality is the opportunity for things to manifest a lot quicker. Right. So trusting your intuition, knowing when to take action. You can do that when you're tuned into your emotions. All right. So that's what Spirit was saying. All right. And also I'm seeing, so we have the full moon in Pisces, and I'm pretty sure that Neptune is still in Pisces right now. One moment. I'm looking on my Astro Future app. Yes. Neptune is in Pisces, darlings. My app is not letting me touch it. I'm fine. But yes, Neptune is in Pisces. And Neptune, when it's in Pisces, we can have a lot of illusions, okay? A lot of things that are not as though they seem. So there's it's very important to focus on what you feel right now, what resonates right now, okay? Getting in tune with your spirit, because especially with this Mercury retrograde, y'all, don't trust what you see. Don't trust what you see. Question everything. I'll be questioning everything. Like, don't jump to conclusions is the energy that I'm seeing for this. Like, don't rush. Okay, and we got, you are good enough. I don't know if you need the reminder, but you're good enough, my love. And then we have surrender to the divine. Wasn't that the energy you started off the reading with? Surrender to the flow. The divine is orchestrating some things, okay? And you are not in control. And this came out last week. Your hard work is paying off, or you're coming to the end of a cycle. This is Capricorn energy, okay? Capricorns work very, very hard workers, okay? And, balancing spirituality and practicality, you don't always have to be like working, okay? Let Spirit come in and work some magic for ya. Trust. That is the message. Let me see what the affirmation is. Did I already do an affirmation? I did not. This is definitely the energy of balance. So let yourself come into balance. Let yourself come into flow. And that's on period. Didn't I just say you don't always got to be working? You know what I'm saying? Because Spirit just told us to sit our asses down. All right? Spirit said, I'm still. Okay? Says, I understand that there are times to move and there are times to be still. In my stillness, I seek greater understanding. I take time to rest and contemplate. I strive for unconditional happiness here in the present. I am still. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, I am safe. I trust my intuition to lead me down the right path. Looking back on my trials, I see that I'm still here and thriving. I always end up better, stronger, and wiser. I have proven to myself that I will always make it time and time again. I am safe. That's the message. Okay. Don't see my big ass head back there. That's the message. That's your message for this weekend, okay? Trust yourself. Trust the process. Be patient. Let yourself be seen. Embrace your fullness. Embrace the fullness of yourself. Embrace your energy. Send some love to the situation, okay? Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for more than just you, okay? You're not the only person watching this reading. But overall, I'm seeing, things are coming into balance, and we have to be allowing that to take place. Surrender to the flow. Surrender to the divine. Surrender this process. You're not running the show. And I know that's a little hard to hear sometimes because, we have the, we are in control. You are in control of your reality, right? So when you wake up in the morning, you can choose joy, you can choose peace, you can choose happiness. That I said that correct. I think, but we are walking down a path, right, that has been laid out for us. And as I said before, we can face resistance, we can choose resistance, or we can choose flow. So if you're choosing flow, you know what that feels like, because it doesn't feel like resistance. Okay. It doesn't feel like a struggle. It doesn't feel like you're griping or whatever. That's the word that comes to me to do something. So that's the message. I've been on here for 30 minutes now. I keep on telling y'all I'm not going to be long-winded. But if Spirit got a message, Spirit got a message. So that is the message for this weekend. I'm sending y'all love. Again, I say, sending you love. And if this resonated, make sure you tip your girl. You can tip me on Cash App, Loving the Journey, or Venmo, Loving the Journey, 2 G's, 2 Y's, or on PayPal, paypal.me/Loving the Journey with 2 G's and 2 Y's. And make sure you come back. Make sure you like the video. If you have nothing to give, you are enough to give. And I appreciate you being here, sharing space with me, and, sending me love as well. I send it right back to you. I'm sending y'all peace. I'm sending you prosperity. I'm sending you love, joy, all good things. And I hope you have a good ass weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Peace out, Girl Scout. See you next time. If it will let me end it. Okay, bye, y'all.